Welcome back, all my free thinkers, to another evening edition of the Grow Rich, Grow Happy Crypto Show. And if you see this big smile that I got on my face, guys, not that I'm not always smiling, but it looks like the crypto elites, and I'm going to keep saying this, are saying, okay, it's time to crack the floodgates of this crypto market wide open. And yes, they are doing that with the U.S. first spot XRP ETF. Guys, this is huge. This is huge, and it's huge for a lot of reasons, but it's even more bigger. Can I say that? It's just, let's just say, bigger than people really are giving it credit for. Now, typically when news like this comes out, I hate jumping on the bandwagon and just lining up with every other influencer and saying, hey, we got a XRP ETF, spot ETF, XRP is finna go to the moon. I'm about to explain this in a different way. But first, guys, do me a favor, smash that like button, give me a sub, hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of these videos. And drop down below, lock up all your crypto, get a cold storage wallet, all for a 10% discount on Tangem cold storage wallets. That 10% does go to support this channel. I thank everyone who's always snatching those up. Swing over to Grow Rich, Grow Happy so you can get a little bit more crypto education, especially if you're a beginner or intermediate or even an expert. Stop over there, check out my book, Overcoming Self for Crypto Wealth, because you got to get your mind right before you get your assets right. All right, guys, let's jump over here. Let's talk. So those of you, I hope you caught my first episode of the day when I'm flashing up here. We was talking about the crypto elites controlling the market and why I said we're not going to see another bear cycle like the last cycles. Reason being is because the US is in the picture now. They are on board. We are the crypto capital. And as I showed you in that particular episode, they've been trying to downplay this. Well, I also said that when they decide, the BlackRocks, all of the ones up top that you don't think are controlling things, when they decide that it is time to let stuff like this that's going on right now, first US spot XRP ETF could go live just tomorrow. Tomorrow, guys, on Thursday. When you see this happens, that means they are ready to control the strings again, i.e. people, saying, okay, guys, we're all set now. We're ready for your money. Come on in. But those of us, the free thinkers on this channel, we already knew this was coming. We knew it was going to come. It was going to come. We knew it was just a matter of time before it came, and it came. So what does this mean for the unaffiliated? This is for the ordinary money to come in now. Not when I say ordinary money, I mean the big institutions, the people, and not they were already in. I hope you caught my video the other day where I was talking about that 500 million investment into XRP and what that really meant. Well, now the ordinary people, moms and pops and all of them, people like my parents who think crypto is funny money. They think the dollar bills and the real money is real money. If it's not real money. You get what I'm saying. But anyway, if they wanted to invest in something like this and feel safe, they could. Now, why this is also huge is because it's a spot XRP ETF. Difference. It's a big difference, meaning they actually are holding some physical, if you can hold digital money physical, but they are actually holding XRP, which is great for us, the investors. I always told you guys, as I said the other day, is some bags that you do not touch. And I said XRP was that bag I was not going to touch. And this is why. This right here. Oh, it's just starting now, guys. As all of you guys are always saying down in the comments, you don't sell XRP, you borrow against it. Things like that. So I'm secure. I'm glad I got my bag. Again, this is one you don't touch. But let's talk about it, because I said there's even more that's going to happen after this, because this just opened the floodgates. Okay, but why? So they said a successful ETF launch could expand XRP's liquidity base and potentially trigger inflows from registered investment advisors who may have avoided direct crypto exposure beyond Bitcoin. So now they're basically letting everyone know XRP is safe. It's safe, guys. You can come on in. You can get it. You can add it. You can get a broker now. You can invest in it. It's safe. It's okay. We're telling you it's safe now, sheep. So come on in and get it. Going to continue. Canary Funds XRP Trust is poised to become the first pure spot XRP ETF in the U.S. pending NASDAQ certification, which should go, they say by, I think 5 p.m. today or something like that. It should be ready for launch tomorrow. I'm curious, are you guys going to go in and buy it? I'm not. I have XRP. I believe in holding the actual asset. Like, why invest in gold rather than hold the gold, the physical gold? You know, that's how I look at it anyway. And plus, we can lock ours up with our Tangent wallets, but we're going to continue. So they talk about approval will mark a significant milestone for Ripple and the broader crypto market, expanding beyond Bitcoin and Ether. So this is great for altcoins because this is an altcoin. It's a major altcoin. It's up there along the side, Ether now. So this is great for the entire market because it's showing the shift, the acceptance of crypto into mainstream. We already knew we were here first, right? The free thinkers. Let's continue. When I come down here, it says Canary's Funds XRP Trust could become the first pure spot exchange traded fund ETF to be listed in the U.S. following the firm's filing of their Form 8A with the Securities and Exchange Commission on Tuesday. We knew it was going to happen. It's going to be now. The floodgates are open and more are going to follow. So they say, here it is here. Once the NASDAQ certifies the listing, expected by 5:30 p.m. today, Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. So I want to come down here because there's something else I want to show you guys. XRP traded near $2.48 in Asian morning hours on Wednesday. It's way down. It's down way further than that. But this, trust me, guys, it's about to start. Down 5% in 24 hours along a broader market slide. So here it is here. So with a spot Ether ETFs now live and Solana application still pending, you know, Solana is getting one too. The XRP approval could cement a new phase of asset diversification in the U.S. crypto ETF landscape, one that extends beyond the big two networks, Bitcoin and Ethereum, into networks with defined payment and settlement use case. Guys, if you don't see what's happening right now, you're crazy. Now, the one thing I stopped doing is trying to explain crypto to people. I'm going to jump over here. I'm going to show you something else before I have a little chat with you guys, a little fireside chat. But look at this. We're number 4 still, down $2.34. Ain't this how it starts? Look at this. Over the 7-day, up topsy-turvy. See, this news is about to hit and things are going to go up. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to go to $10 or we're going to go to $20 now that this is out there. I'm not going to be one of those. I'm not. But I can tell you this. This shows, it cements the value of XRP, and it cements the fact that you should have been buying it. You still should be buying it, but that's not financial advice. Do your research, see if it works for your portfolio. But this is one of those safe bets. It's top 10, shit, top 5. But so this is great to get in. And again, this is just one of those, you never invest more than you're willing to lose. I just don't see you losing with this. But I'm going to jump over here now because what I really want to talk about is the argument for cryptocurrency. And I stopped arguing because let me tell you something about arguing. When you argue or debate with people, you're basically showing that you must be right. You have to be right. And when it comes to cryptocurrency, I stopped doing that because I don't care if someone believes in cryptocurrency or they think that they have to be right. Because sometimes when people argue, they just arguing to just say I'm right, regardless if they see your point of view or not. But I'm not going to argue with you because I know regardless of the debate, crypto is still going to prove itself in the end. And that's going to be the proof that everyone needs. Now, I suggest you guys do the same, because it can run your blood pressure up when you're talking with somebody in your family or coworker or something, and you're trying to explain crypto to them, and they're like, it's a scam. It's funny money. Yeah, I see all that other stuff happening, but I'm more comfortable with my typical and my standard 401k and things like that. When I'm showing you breadcrumbs, I'm showing you can lead a horse to water, but what they say you can't make it do. There you go. So I see this as a positive for the entire crypto landscape. But not only that, I see it as the crypto elite saying, yeah, let's crack that door. And while we continue to prepare things for the inevitability of crypto flows and money to come on in. And then people who missed out on these opportunities, they're going to look back and they're going to say, where was I when the great crypto gold rush happened? Where was I? Why didn't nobody tell me about it? Then they're going to think about many of you free thinkers over there. They're going to see how good you're living. They're going to see how you just not only believing in something, but you did your homework. That's why I say do your homework, guys. Pick up my book. Trust me. Pick up my book. I had to plug it. But it's about keeping a calm head, overcoming yourself. Because I'm going to tell you something, to believe in something like digital assets just overnight, especially if that's not something you came from, or just believing in yourself, if that's not something you had to overcome to get to a point. You see, the reason I believe in digital currency, but more than that, I believe in myself, is because I have fallen, I have failed, all of these things. And I picked myself back up and I said, you know what? I'm not down yet. I'm going to continue. And it led me down this avenue right here, which is why I extend that hand or that bridge to you guys so you can better your lives and better your family's lives. So I love this for cryptocurrency, and I hope this has shown everybody the light. But not only that, why it's important and imperative that you believe in yourself over everything else and everyone else. Keep God first. To the next one. This is your boy XRP, about to run. So is the whole crypto market. I'm out. My heart